This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
Here we go.
Go back through it.
505
Snooze Whip is the 505 News Whip.
Richie, you're not with us that often, and sometimes you're not even with us when you're here, but why don't you start off? What's going on out there, bub?
Okay, so if you're planning on traveling, maybe you should stick away from going to Mexico at the moment.
Uh-oh.
The U.S. State Department issued an alert earlier this week urging Americans to review potential threats before traveling south to the border. The threats include risk of violent crime, drugs, potentially tainted alcohol, and counterfeit drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much plan around not going to Mexico at the moment.
No Mexico.
Yeah.
Write that down. Okay. All right. I have to go to a I guess not. I don't know. You'll figure out some place to go. All right, Stefoosh, what's going on in the world, Bob?
All right, so you know the drummer for The Roots, Questlove.
Yeah.
So he's got a restaurant, and they launched a new, like, kind of an offshoot of what he already has called Mixtape. It's called Neighborly, and it's known for creative vibes and celeb collabs. It's branching out, and they're going to do classic smash burgers, but it's going to be meatless. So not your jam.
Good luck.
But they will have cheesesteak egg rolls, and it will officially open on May 24th.
Where's it going to be located?
It's in L.A.
Oh, in L.A. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. All right, that's cool. That's a cool deal. All right, Bellio, what's going on out there?
So Wallet Hub just released its 2025 list of the best summer travel destinations, and SoCal did not even crack the top 5. Orlando was the number 1 spot with the rankings are based on 6 key factors: cost, attractions, activities like restaurants, music venues, amusement parks, beaches, and overall value. Topping out the top 5, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Honolulu, and Austin, Texas.
Wow.
And they got high marks for affordability, fun, and family-friendly offerings.
Wait, it's affordable in Washington, D.C.? I thought that was the most expensive place in America.
Considering this, all their factors, yeah, they put it at number 3.
Boy.
And the Los Angeles, Long Beach, Anaheim metro area came in at number 27. Scored high for attractions and activities, but ranked near the bottom when it came to cost.
Oh, it's expensive.
And I guess they didn't factor in humidity when they made their top 5. Orlando?
Oh, yeah, right. Orlando and
I love it there.
Washington, D.C. is always humid. So it's built on a swamp. Do you know that?
It's built on a swamp.
Yeah. Isn't that true, Crozier? Isn't Washington, D.C. built on a swamp?
It is. Absolutely.
I did not know that.
There's little humps in the ground where the water flows underneath the Capitol.
Oof. Oof. All right, Crozier, the more you need to know what's going on in the world.
Got a little story here about a retired social worker who's keeping an ear on his old gig. Paul Jenkinson retired in 2017, but since then, he's basically spent his time doing what he did when he was working, listening to people. The former therapist from Nova Scotia began his I Will Listen tour going east to west across Canada, began it on May 1st. All he's got is a folding table and 2 chairs. He says it's not an event, but more like a stranger on the plane that you're never going to see again. He says there's no timeline, no topics barred, no charge, no pressure, and a promise to keep it all confidential unless they talk about harming themselves or others. He says he's homeless, but he ain't destitute. He's more like a transient with money, and he'll go anywhere that he's invited. And people who sit across from him range from lost students and recovering addicts to people just like him who help others just by listening.
How about this guy? Something else, huh? That's wild. He's just going to be listening. He's a listener.
No judgy.
All right. Angel Martinez playing, what is it called?
Cleanup.
Cleanup. Yes, cleanup.
Okay, well, as we know, artificial intelligence is reshaping the world as we know it. And Bill Gates has come up and predicted that there are 3 careers that AI will not replace. Anyone want to take a guess?
3 careers.
Producer of the Tim Conway Jr. Show.
Sandal maker.
News anchor for the Tim Conway Jr. Show.
Hairstylist.
All correct. Yes.
Pub crawls.
What?
Absolutely.
Guys whose last name are Juicy. What are the 3?
They are biologists.
I'm going to write these down. Biologists.
Okay. Biologists, energy experts, and programmers. Now, so the human brain capable of putting hypotheses together and making leaps in thinking. So that's something that AI is not capable of doing at this point. It can take these ideas and expand on them, but coming up with them is not really
okay. All right.
You know, what AI can do. However, he also said that pro athletes have a pretty good chance of not being replaced by AI either.
Yeah, although they might be replaced by gamers. You know, there's a lot of people showing up to see people play, Madden football.
Oh, yeah.
I saw something on the internet over the weekend where a guy's designing a computer and a robot to cut hair. You just show him a picture of what you want your hair to look like. And it cuts it. Isn't that wild?
Nope.
That is wild.
That could happen, Croge. Somebody wants
Edward
robot
hands.
with a pair of scissors. Yeah.
Somebody wants the Croge.
Well, they use robots for surgery.
Yeah.
So.
And they use robots for.
Not when I'm awake.
Yeah. So I think you're going to get your hair cut. That's so dumb.
Not when I'm awake.
This guy's something else. This guy's something, man.
Wow.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640, it's Conway Show. Bellio, are you with us? You in there?
I sure am.
Okay, how are you? You good? Yeah, okay.
Pretty good, thanks.
Remember we used to report on KFI about 3, 4, 5 times a year that there was a radical car accident on PCH and a couple of kids died or a couple of people died?
Yeah.
Well, we have not reported one since January 7th, where they've locked off PCH for most people, and the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. They should keep the speed limit at 25 miles an hour if they're really serious about saving lives.
Do they plan on doing that?
No, they probably don't. But that would be great. You could go to PCH and from Santa Monica to Malibu, it'll be 25 miles an hour. And anyone goes over that, you get a ticket for that.
Yeah, if it saves lives, absolutely.
Yeah, and it will. It will. All right, Gwyneth Paltrow is in the news. I'm not sure why, but it probably has something to do with her company. What does she sell, Bellio? Are you into that? She has a company called Goop?
I am familiar with her products. I have not purchased any.
You have not?
No. I think Richie has, though.
No, I have not, but I know what it is. It's pretty much like a wellness and lifestyle brand company that she founded. And it just kind of does like newsletters and random stuff like that.
Okay. You know, by the way, my wife went to that Burke Williams for my daughter got her a gift certificate for Mother's Day, and man, she had the greatest.
It's the best.
Oh my God, she raved about that.
That's
place.
my happy place.
Is that right?
Yes.
And you go there to be happy. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Which one do you go to?
In Orange.
In Orange.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you take advantage of you can spend the whole day there in the spa.
Oh my gosh, yeah! You can get a massage and a facial. You can use the sauna and the.
How long are you there for when you go?
Probably 3 to 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice.
God Almighty.
Yeah, but that's the point of it.
They come around and give you some hints, like, "Hey, we validate parking.
Move along."
Yeah.
No, they want you to relax.
They do.
Yeah.
Is that long?
Yeah, because if you've booked like a facial and you got to wait in between, maybe you want to use the pool, you want to use the sauna. Yeah.
Is it private saunas or are there other people in the sauna?
There's other people.
Is it men and women or just women?
No, that's separated. Men have their section and women have theirs.
Oh, okay.
So you're just sitting there with other women.
Are you the chatty Cathy in the sauna?
No, I don't talk at all.
What if somebody engages you?
Well, I'll be polite and answer whatever questions. But no, I don't want to chit-chat.
You're just there in a towel?
Yeah.
Just sit there, huh?
Yeah, is that weird? Have you ever been to like a spa?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It's just not my hang, I guess.
You don't want to sit in a towel?
I want to sit in a towel and with other guys and sweat my ass off. I don't know.
The steam, like in the steam room, you can't even see the other people.
Yeah, I just need a little more than that, I think.
Like what? More. Like what is relaxing to you?
I think sitting around watching sports on TV. That's kind of cool.
I'll
Enjoy that.
I'll give you that. Do you do that in your towel?
I don't. I do that fully clothed. But I watch these NHL games, and this Game 7 last night in Toronto was great. Florida went up and beat Toronto 6-1, put an ass whipping on them. And I enjoyed watching. I enjoy it more that the Kings are out of it because there's no pressure.
Right, you broke up with them.
Yeah, there's no pressure along with it now.
I watched the end of the Dallas.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the Scheifele.
Yes, that was a horrible. Oh my God, Scheifele, yeah.
Scheifele, because how did he lose? It was the bike accident. His dad
No, his dad had an illness, but it didn't seem to be that bad. And then they called him on Sunday morning or Saturday morning. Saturday morning, and they said your dad died.
Oh,
and he was very, very close with his dad, and so he talked to his family, and he was going to fly back home to be with his family, and the family said, no, you got to play. You got to play the game.
That must have been so difficult
for Dad. And guess what? He was the first guy and the only guy to score for the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, I caught the end, when they were going, like after they lost and they're going through the line. And the other team, Dallas was like, and it was like, it made you cry.
Yes, it did. My wife got very emotional watching that. The handshake line.
Just the hugs from the opponents and the coaches, and that was really beautiful.
And it made it worse that he committed a foul and got a penalty, and he was in the penalty box.
Oh, that's how they scored the power play.
When his team lost, he was in the penalty box. But it was a good
heartbreaker.
It was a good penalty to take. Otherwise, they would have lost anyway. So, but it was it's very emotional to watch that. You watch a guy really close to his dad. And his dad died, and he went out and wanted to play one last game for Dad, and they lost. Let's talk about the snooze alarm. Okay. All right. Something a little easier for the listeners here.
But if any invention marks the decline of human civilization, I think it would have to be the snooze alarm. The snooze alarm is based on the idea that when the alarm goes off, you are not getting up.
That's pretty funny. when the alarm goes off, you're not getting up.
The snooze alarm. The snooze alarm is based on the idea that when the alarm goes off, you are not getting up.
That's very funny.
You're not even awake. You're already a failure.
So researchers at Mass General Brigham analyzed sleep app data from more than 21,000 people all around the world and found more than half of all sleep sessions end with the snooze alarm. The average time spent snoozing?
9 minutes. Right?
11 minutes.
Oh, 11 minutes. Okay. All right. You know what really makes my wife happy on weekends is when I get up in the morning, like around 7 or 8 o'clock, and I get in the car, I go out to the track, or go out and do whatever, and I forget to turn my alarm off. And about a half hour after I leave the house, my alarm goes off next to my side of the bed. That makes her really, really happy. Because she told me that. And it went off 3 times. She couldn't figure out how to shut that off.
Oh, my gosh.
Thrilled.
Here to help us break it all down, the lead author of that study, Dr. Rebecca Robbins. She's a sleep expert, a researcher at Mass General Brigham and Harvard Medical School, and a friend of the show. Dr. Robbins, good morning. You've been working on this research a long, long time.
All right, this is a cool story. Like, what's with the snooze alarm? And are you a different person if you keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it? I don't know.
So what have we learned about how often people snooze and what that does to their sleep?
So snoozing, it turns out, is very common. So it's pressing the alarm in the morning and then it's hitting the snooze alarm under the idea that maybe I'll get a little bit more sleep. But this is one of our biggest myths, the idea of setting one alarm and then getting a little bit more sleep. Unfortunately, what that first alarm does is it's interrupting some of the best stages of sleep. The best solution is to set your alarm for the last possible time and commit to getting out of bed, which can be challenging.
Have you ever done this? Like my snooze is on a 9-minute delay. So if I hit it, it goes off in 9 minutes. Have you ever done this though? It only goes off 6 times. So after the 6th one, it quits, and I still go to sleep. So I go through the 6 cycles of 9 minutes, hit it, and then back off to the races.
I thought you get up and wait. What time did you set it for?
No, when I set it, but I normally don't set my alarm for anything. If I'm having lunch with you at noon, my alarm has been set for that, and. As what's his name? What's the guy's name? Bargatze? Nate Bargatze. He had a great say. He goes, if I'm having lunch with you at noon, I've set my alarm and I'm coming in hot and really pissed that I got to pee there.
So you looked at the differences between men and women. I'm sure every husband and wife couple has this.
Battle of the sexes coming up. Battle of the sexes
situation. The wives, it turns out, are more likely to hit the snooze than men.
Okay. I have not heard this story, but I guarantee you that guys are going to take a shot here and women are going to come out as the scientists when it comes to this story. This is about to happen. Like the guys are pigs.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
You know, we won't get up, but the women are princesses and very smart, and they know they're the best things in the world.
to hit the snooze but than men are. Why is that?
Difference here. We did see that women, on average, snooze a little bit more, press the snooze button a little bit more than do men, and we think that that's kind of a multifactorial reason that's contributing to that. But largely, women often wear a hat inside the home and outside, and have more responsibilities.
Here we go. Women are great.
Largely, women often wear a hat.
Guys are pigs.
Inside the home and outside, and have more responsibilities than do men, caring for children. And so if your child wakes up and the mother's running in to get the child, and then they're shorter on sleep, they're probably going to reach for the snooze alarm in the morning because they're not getting enough sleep.
I pressed snooze this morning, which I rarely do, because I think if you press snooze with this job, it's like the dangerous game. Right. You may never wake up again. But it is true that even if you press snooze, you don't quite fall back asleep the way you were before. So that 10 minutes is not really.
No, that's a great 10 minutes. After that first snooze and hitting it and buzzing out for 10 more minutes, that's a great sleep.
Really that great quality.
It's really wasted time. You're exactly right, Savannah.
You're wasted time, bro. How about that?
Quality.
It's really wasted time.
You're wasted time.
Really wasted time. You're exactly right, Savannah. It's really a myth that we think, we'll get a little bit more sleep. It's good to hit the snooze alarm. Wrong. The best thing is to set your alarm for the latest possible time and commit to getting out of bed.
Yeah, you've already said that.
But it's challenging because you're in your cozy bedroom environment, and the idea of starting your day can seem daunting.
Sucks.
But what I like to do is think about something that could get you out of bed, whether that's looking forward to making a cup of coffee, going out for your morning commute, or walking your dog. Find something to get you excited about starting your day.
A couple other things that made a headline.
Jumping into your commute is one of them.
That's what I just said in here. It's never about my morning commute.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get into traffic.
Going out for your morning commute or walking your dog. Find something to get you excited about starting.
You walk your dog in the morning, Bellion?
Yes.
You walk both of them? What time?
Well, Maisie needs to go out way early. So
God.
he goes out for an early morning walk, and then Moose about an hour later.
Oh, God.
And then they both need to go out after their breakfast, and then they need to go out about 2 more hours after that, and then an afternoon one, and then after their dinner, and then before
God.
bed.
How many times you walk them every day?
6 to 7 times a day.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's good for them.
You should sell them.
Oh, it's also good for us because it makes us get out and go for walks.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe that's your commute.
That is my
watching
that's not my
dogs throw the deuce.
What about you?
Yikes.
What's the question?
I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Here's a guy who sold everything, quit his corporate job, got a sailboat, and he's going to sail around the world. Okay, sounds interesting. I wonder how deep into it does he regret it? Do you think he can still see Catalina? Do you think he's not even to Catalina before he's like, oh, Christ, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
29-year-old Oliver Widger has done something many only fantasize about. Leaving his job in Oregon last year.
I work a corporate job at a tire shop. I absolutely hate this life.
And taking a leap of faith.
Yeah, I'm going to buy a sailboat, and I'm going to sail around the world for the rest of my life until I die.
Oh, God. All right. And I don't recommend this to kids out there that are a little too high. You've gotten into weed recently, and you think this is the way to go. I would put this on the shelf for now.
And this is day one of crossing the Pacific Ocean and sailing from Oregon to Hawaii.
Setting out to sail first across the Pacific and then around the world.
And this guy's not even a sailor. He doesn't really know a lot about sailing or winds or currents or anything. He's just sort of got out there.
I'd be lying if...
How soon before the Coast Guard's got to risk their life to go grab this guy?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. I am.
Along the way, he's been dazzled by dolphins.
Dolphin, right there. Oh!
And stunning sunsets.
But look at this.
Yeah, you can see that from Oregon, or California. You don't have to be in the middle of the ocean to see the sunset.
His only crew member, his cat, Phoenix.
Tell us about Phoenix. How long have you had Phoenix?
I've had her 7 years. She found me in a dumpster at my job. She's going to walk all over the keyboard.
Yeah, wouldn't she's probably dying to get back into that dumpster.
Oliver spoke to us from his boat in the middle of the ocean, about halfway along his journey to Hawaii.
I'm like 12 days out, something like that.
He says it was a bout of neck pain, roughly 4 years ago, that set him on this path.
I had a doctor tell me, she's like, I've done this for 20 years, and I've never seen anything like that. Your neck looks like it's somebody who's over 115 years old.
Okay, well, what did she recommend? Get on an unstable vessel that moves around all day and all night for 400 days?
Widger tells us he was diagnosed with Klippel-Feil syndrome, where 2 or more neck bones are fused together.
Oh, my God. Sailing is not going to be your friend if you have that kind of condition.
It's a rare condition that can sometimes result in paralysis.
And that just was like a punch in the gut.
Yeah, well, it's the Coast Guard will be there soon.
I just started looking at my own mortality and being like, well, what am I? This actually sucks. This sucks. You know what I mean? I don't want to do this.
He says he liquidated his 401k and used all of his savings to buy a boat.
I wonder if when the Coast Guard picks this guy up, because he can't handle it anymore, his neck's on fire and his, cat has left the building. I wonder when they pick him up.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Do they just let the boat drift? Because they don't bring the boat with them. I think, or they sink it. I don't know what they do with the boat. I guess they just let it go and it's going to be somebody else's boat eventually.
I tried to fix it, didn't work.
The seas have, at times, humbled him.
And day 5 is the spiciest by far.
From big waves and seasickness.
Somehow, my cat is doing much better than I am.
To getting locked in the boat's engine compartment alone.
Oh my God. This is unbelievable. It's like, watching Mr. Magoo. Fly around the world.
To getting locked in the boat's engine compartment alone.
A huge wave came and it slammed shut. Fortunately, I had a wrench with me. I popped off the hinges to get out. And that was the second scariest thing of my life.
But from the lowest lows to the highest highs.
My man is going from Oregon to Hawaii.
Oliver's journey has struck a chord.
I don't think he understands how many people he inspiring right now.
I too can escape the loop that I've been living in.
Oh, I hope this is not a trend. I hope we don't have 400 people do this.
More than 1 million people following his trip on Instagram alone.
It's been amazing. It feels like winning the lottery.
Now Oliver and Phoenix looking forward to doing repairs and getting much needed R&R in Hawaii.
Do you think we could do that? Do you think I'm capable of doing this? Getting on a boat and sailing to Hawaii? I don't think so.
You don't even want to sit in a sauna in a towel.
I bet Crozier could do it. If anyone on the show could do it, I bet Crozier could do it. Crozier, you ever been sailing before? No?
I have.
Yeah.
I would do it only because I generally don't like to be around people.
Is that right?
So that kind of works for me.
Okay.
And you would take your cat?
Sure, absolutely.
And just leave Jen behind?
Well, I mean, this is assuming Jen wasn't in the picture.
Would you bring your Gwyneth Paltrow candles with you?
My Goop?
Yeah.
before setting off on their next adventure.
I've worked so hard for so long, and I'm just going to snorkel for 30 days and just look at fish, and then French Polynesia is next.
For Today, Ellison Barber, NBC News, New York.
Okay, this guy, look, if he has 1 million people following him, he can absolutely monetize that for his trip. And so, look, I hope he makes it, but I hope he doesn't inspire 900 idiots to do this. And then the Coast Guard's looking for these guys all day long, because that's what's going to happen. You have to have a lot of experience to get out there and do that. And you also have to a lot of patience, because there's going to be days where you don't move at all. The wind's working against you. The waves are too big. You're sick. There's going to be days where you're actually going to go backwards, and you're going to have to deal with that.
Did you play the part where he accidentally locked himself in the engine room?
Exactly. Right. Yeah. He locked himself in the engine room. He's the only guy on board and locks himself in his own engine room. God, oh my.
How scary.
I know. It's the worst. And then fortunately he had a wrench with him. He could have died in that engine room.
Yeah.
He's got to worry about pirates. He's got to worry about, cruise ships rolling over him, or tankers.
Waves,
sharks. He's got a lot on his plate. A lot going on. And his neck's on fire to boot. So.
Corporate job looks a little
better right
at this point.
Oh, man. This guy is something else with this guy.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
Now, you're going to get fined on the train if you use a speakerphone. This might be a good idea. Get idiots to stop doing this. Everyone's seen it before, where it's usually an older guy or an older gal, and they're on their phone, they're on the speakerphone, and they don't realize that 900 people around them can hear what they're saying. Older folks do this a lot. Old people.
Anyway, the new thing is called bear beating. It's playing your beats, your music without headphones.
Oh, yeah.
On a train, in a public
people
space.
Do that? Oh,
yeah.
That's wrong.
On London's
Wrong.
Tube, you can get a $1,000 fine for doing this. In LA, actually, this would be the least bad thing that happened on the LA Metro.
Right. We would be okay with it.
Right.
Happy with
yeah.
that. That's just would take on a new meaning altogether.
Indeed. Our version of this, though, does happen at the market or the grocery store. People, on their speakerphone, listening to Tony Robbins videos or whatever.
Yes, I remember being in the post office not long ago. The guy right in front of me, there was a line, probably the holidays. He was listening to a full-on podcast at full volume.
Yeah.
And I just thought, that's odd.
We're out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shame.
No shame at all.
strange.
What's the deal? No headphones? He doesn't have any headphones?
People don't need
And
that.
then can't you just pause it while you do your thing in the post office and then...
No, you can't, because people are just rude. People are just into their own S, and they don't care about anybody anymore. That ship has sailed.
It's a level of unaware that I have not...
I see it every day. I saw it last night. I was at Target, and a man was talking to a woman. They were standing next to their carts, and there was no way for me to get by. It was man, woman, cart, and there wasn't an inch of space for me to get by. So I looked at other products. I said, maybe I'll go around. Maybe I'll just wait for them to, give me an opening. And then I finally made a beeline towards them and clicked carts with them, banged my cart into theirs.
Yeah, you make it really easy or obvious that you want to get through.
That's right. Yeah, I'm coming through. I could go around, but then I couldn't live with myself. So I'm coming through, and you got to move the cart. But people stand in the aisles talking. I saw it at Target. I'm sorry, I saw it at Costco as well, where people are in the aisle, two abreast, with their carts. They're big-ass Costco carts. Carts are bigger at Costco than anywhere else. And they clog up the aisle, and they don't realize they're doing it. I see it every time I go out, every single time. And there's no PSA for it. There's no public service announcement. There's no way to correct that behavior. You just have to deal with it. I mean, you could bang your cart into it occasionally like I do, but I don't think it teaches them anything. It just gets them pissed.
And the people that go around have speakers or their phones or something like that.
Yeah.
Jen and I were at Lowe's the other day, and we're inside. We're not in the garden center, and they have the music pumping through the speakers in the place. And a guy walks in from the outside, and he's got his phone in his hand, just holding it right at his chest height. And he's blaring the music on his phone as loud as possible. He's like, I do not want to listen to whatever they're pumping in. I want to hear my music.
That's great. My kind of guy, right? Just said screw it to everybody. Yeah, absolutely screw it. We got time for this? I think we do. President Biden, former president, has prostate cancer. That's horrible.
I'm not treating Joe Biden, but I probably diagnose hundreds of men a year with prostate cancer. If you look at globally in the United States, over 300,000 men a year are diagnosed with prostate cancer. Unfortunately, what the former president has is rare. Out of all the cancers that we diagnose, about 5 or 7% are what he has.
Oh, that's horrible. On the Gleason scale, or the Gelson scale, I don't know what that is. The Gleason scale, it's a 9. That's pretty bad.
It's already spreading to the bones. This is the start of a journey. The good thing about prostate cancer is that there's lots of treatment options. It's going to be a very personalized approach. Every patient has a different approach taken to them. We can't just treat the prostate cancer. We have to look at his age. We have to look at his other medical problems. Most patients generally start off with something called androgen deprivation therapy.
Oh, and then some people out there who are suspicious about, everything. They said the timing is odd, that there's a book that's going to come out today or tomorrow on how Joe Biden and the people in the White House were lying to everybody about his health for quite some time. And that book comes out literally in hours. Coincidence? I don't know. Probably not. But now everybody has to send their sympathies, and rightfully so, right, to the Bidens, that this is horrible, this is awful, to be in your 80s and have that kind of cancer. Where on a Gleason scale, you're a 9. That's horrible. That's really like the worst news. And fortunately, the cancer that he has is very receptive to the medication that they're going to give him. So maybe, buys himself another, 5 to 10 years. Who knows? But the timing is odd. I will give you that. That book comes out literally 15 hours after this diagnosis came out. Strange world we live in. Really, really strange. All right, this portion of the show is being brought to you by Advanced Hair One-Day Treatment. Life-changing results. Make your appointment today at advancedhair.com. Ding dong. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.